तब शुभ नामे जागे, तब शुभ आशीष मागे, गाहे तब जय गाथा। जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
Honorable Chief Guest, Governor of Uttarakhand, His Excellency Dr. Aziz Qureshi, our Director, Professor Rajkumar Sir, Guest of Honor, Dr. Haribhai Patel, President NAMS, Dr. C.S. Bhaskaran, and Honorary Secretary, Dr. Sanjay Wadhwa, members of the Council, fellows and members of NAMS, all the delegates, the members of faculty of AIIMS, and the members of staff and media persons. Once again, accept my warm and heartiest welcome on behalf of the organizing committee and AIIMS Rishikesh on the very auspicious occasion of Convocation ceremony of National Academy of Medical Sciences. We are very much overwhelmed that the place of spiritual heights, our Rishikesh, our Devbhumi, shall today witness one of the most learned congregation of medical fraternity being honored on the banks of river Ganga. संतति माँ भारती के नमन तेरा हम हैं करते, कृपा करना माँ सरस्वती वंदना तेरी हैं करते। देवियों और सज्जनों, ज्ञान विज्ञान के इस पावन कार्यक्रम का आरंभ ज्ञान की देवी माँ सरस्वती की आराधना से करना हमारी एक पौराणिक परंपरा रही है। अतः माँ शारदा की स्तुति प्रस्तुत करेंगी आपके सम्मुख हमारे संस्थान की छात्राएं।
सरस्वती महाभद्रा महामाया वरप्रदा श्रीप्रदा पद्मनिलया पद्माक्षी पद्मवक्त्रगा शिवानुजा पुस्तकधृत् ज्ञानमुद्रा रमापरा कामरूपा महाविद्या महापातकनाशिनी। महाश्रया मालिनी च महाभोगा महाभुजा महाभागा महोत्साहा दिव्यांगा सुरवंदिता महाकाली महापाशा महांकारा महांकुशा शिला च विमला विश्वा विद्युन्माला च वैष्णवी। चंद्रिका चंद्रवदना चंद्रलेखा विभूषिता सावित्री सुरसा देवी दिव्यालंकार भूषिता वाग्देवी वसुधा तीव्रा महाभद्रा महाबला भोगदा भारती भामा गोविन्दा गोमती शिवा विन्ध्यवासाचा विन्ध्याचल विराजिता चन्द्रिका वैष्णवी भ्रामी ब्रह्मज्ञानैक साधना सौधामिनी सुधामूर्ति सुभद्रा सुरपूजिता सुवासिनी सुनासा च विनिद्रा पद्मलोचना रूप विशालाक्षी ब्रह्मजाया महाबला त्रयी मूर्ति त्रिकालज्ञा त्रिगुणा शास्त्ररूपिणी शुम्भासुरा प्रमथिनी शुभदा च स्वरात्मिका रक्तबीज निहन्त्री च चामुण्डा चान्द्रिका तथा मुण्डकाया प्रहरणा धूम्रलोचनमर्दना सर्वदेवसुता सौम्या सुरासुरनमस्कृता कालरात्रि कलाधारा रूप सौभाग्यदायिनी वाग्देवी च वरारोहा वराही वारिजासना चित्राम्बरा चित्रगन्धा चित्रमाल्यविभूषिता कान्ता कामप्रदा वन्द्या विद्याधरसपूजिता श्वेतानना नीलभुजा चतुर्वर्गफलप्रदा चतुरानन साम्राज्य रक्तमध्य निरञ्जना नीलजङ्घा ब्रह्म विष्णु शिवात्मिका एवं सरस्वती देव्या नाम्नामोऽष्टोत्तरं शतम् इति श्री सरस्वती सतनामोऽष्टोत्तरं सम्पूर्णम् शांति शांति शांति
Ladies and gentlemen, I would now like to request Ms. Monica to welcome our chief guest, His Excellency, Governor of Uttarakhand, Dr. Aziz Qureshi, with the flowers. I would request Ms. Meenakshi to present a bouquet to our very respected guest of honor, Dr. Haribhai Patel. I request Ms. Monica to present a bouquet of flowers and welcome President NAMS, Dr. C.S. Bhaskaran. I request Ms. Monica to present the bouquet of flowers to the organizing chairman and our beloved director, Professor Rajkumar. I request Ms. Priyanka to present a bouquet of flowers to Honorary Secretary Dr. Sanjay Vadava. Ladies and gentlemen, I would now like to call the organizing chairman, our very learned and very respected director, Professor Rajkumar, for his welcome address.
His Excellency Dr. Aziz Qureshi, the Governor of Uttarakhand, an educationist, an academician, a parliamentarian, and above all, the nationalist of extraordinary magnanimity. Dr. C.S. Bhaskaran, the President and Custodian of National Medical Academy, Professor Haribhai Patel, the father figure of surgery in this country, Vice President, come, guest of honor, Dr. Sanjay Vadava, the Secretary of NAMS, Sri Premchandra Agarwal ji, Legislature of Assembly from this region, Honorable Council members, Professor Dabe, Professor Yogesh Chawla, the Director of PGI Chandigarh, Dr. Sanjeev Mishra, Professor M.C. Pant, all the honorable awardees, faculty members, students, people from press and media. I am honored to welcome you on the serene land of Rishikesh and in the pious campus of AIIMS Rishikesh. I welcome you all. You must have realized the difference while coming to AIIMS Rishikesh from rest of the world. Our Honorable Governor, who was excessively busy today, he had so many commitments. And I was told barely 7 days back that Dr. Aziz Qureshi, our Honorable Governor, would be invited as a chief guest. I was in too much dilemma as to how should I approach him. He is excessively occupied governor. I approached him. I didn't get response. Then I met him personally, and he was so generous, so kind, so considerate that immediately he accepted our invitation. I welcome you, sir. We are very much elated to have you amongst us.
Thank you.
Our governor, as I have said, he has something extraordinary within him which makes me bow before him every time whenever he visits to this institute. He had been inspiring me while developing this AIIMS. I have passed through several struggles, as I have already said earlier in this morning. And Honorable Governor has always encouraged me during the struggle of 2 years. The President, Honorable President, C.S. Bhaskaranji, who had been always kind in helping us while organizing this event, he was also excessively occupied, but he made this trip obviously for us. Thank you very much, sir. Our Dr. Haribhai Patel, I am surprised. He was retired from a medical college when I was not born even in medical college. I welcome you, sir. We stand on your shoulders because you are the person who have developed surgery and neurosurgery probably in this country. We are so fortunate to have you here, sir. Dr. Sanjay Vadava, I often call him probably the energy of NAMS, who was there when I was conferred with this fellowship, probably when I was conferred with the membership also, I believe. Very dynamic, very helpful. Honorable council members, I forgot naming our beloved ex-Vice Chancellor, Professor Saroj Chudamani, and other honorable council members. You all are very much welcome in this convocation. NAMS, National Medical Academy, all of you know, since very inception, has been helping, encouraging the medical fraternity by organizing different kinds of seminars, symposia, CMEs, encouraging the talented medical fraternity of this country by awarding the best papers, awarding fellowships, awarding memberships. And right since very inception, the academy is involved fully in this, on these issues. And this gives a lot of impetus, particularly to the hard-working and dedicated medical fraternity, medical personnel of this country. We were fortunate to have third of its kinds of CME along with the National Conference of National Medical Academy. Well, as a custodian of this institute, I would like to put few words, though I have already said too much about this AIIMS in our afternoon session, I believe. Most of you were not there, few of you were not there. Just to recap few things, I would not take too much time because our Honorable Governor is not feeling well. But we have requested, because it is quite an elegant event, he agreed that he will manage nearly hour or so with us. And we are extremely delighted, sir. Despite our health, you are permitting us to convene our meeting successfully, peacefully, without any turmoil. Well, this AIIMS, first time I entered in this campus in 2012. Needless to say, there was no office for me to sit, there was no chair for me to sit, there was no road for me to go around, there was no building ready. Everything was in shambles other than one old building which was there, which I used as administrative block. It was from Pasulok Vibhag, because this land belongs to Pasulok. I had barely 19 faculty members to start with, and 13 odd outsourced employees we had. That is all I had when I joined here. Needless to say, I could not sleep in night. I thought, should I take morning flight and go back to my neurosurgery? Otherwise, also, I had been doing a lot of work in neurosurgery. But I met Honorable Governor also. I met other dignitaries also. Everybody encouraged me. Local MLA also, including him. He was also very kind to me. And we started functioning day and night, taking cognizance of incomplete structure, infrastructure, labs, dissection halls, lecture halls, nothing was complete. Even the office which was made by me did not have doors for a couple of months, maybe for 3 months. And despite my good efforts, I could not organize the doors for my own office. And that was also there in my residence, so-called as residential complex, within the residential complex. But today, briefly I want to share it with you. I am delighted that I have best faculty members of this country chosen through open selection, and 3 batches of MBBS are going on, 2 batches of nursing are going on, 1,000 patients are attending our OPD, 200 bedded hospital is running, daycare facilities have been open, and more than 300 operations, major to minor, major operations, including neurosurgery, pediatric neurosurgery, intramedullary surgery, has been performed by the grace of Almighty God, by the grace of elders, by the grace of seniors, by the grace of you people. If I keep on speaking too much, it would be too much. We would like to start our proceeding further. You are very much welcome with mindfulness, with full thoughts. Please don't forget to see the scenic beauty. You are located just on the bank of Ganges. You see the scenic beauty of mountains. You don't forget to stand on the bank of Ganges and feel the air coming from the hills and touching the Ganges. And once it touches your body, you will feel altogether different sensation. With this, if there is any mistake in organizing this event, I take full responsibility. Thank you very much. Thank you all to tolerate me for these moments.
Thank you, sir. Dear audience, it is our tradition to lighten up the lamps before our academic events, which actually symbolizes the victory of knowledge over the darkness of ignorance. I therefore request Honorable Chief Guest, His Excellency, Dr. Aziz Qureshi, Professor Rajkumar, Guest of Honor, Dr. Haribai Patel, Dr. C.S. Bhaskaran, and Dr. Sanjay Vadva to lighten up the lamps. Dear audience, I would now request our Chief Guest, His Excellency Dr. Aziz Qureshi, to release the souvenir for the conference. I would now request Honorary Secretary Dr. Sanjay Vadva to take over for the ceremony of presentation awards and scrolls. When I take it, start.
President Sir, I request your permission to present fellows and members who have been elected and are present here.
I do give it.
Sir, I present to you Dr. Bishnu Pada Chatterjee.
In the name and authority vested in me,
Dr. Bishnu Pada Chatterjee is an internationally acclaimed lectinologist and has done commendable research on lectins from plants and animals. For nearly 4 decades, he's been fascinated to explore the field of carbohydrate binding proteins in health science using biophysical tools like CD spectroscopy, fluorescence spectroscopy, AFM, NMR, SPR. A placebo-controlled trial of immunotherapy with coconut pollen extract provided clinical improvement in patients which received recommendations of WHO on allergen immunotherapy guidelines for allergic rhinitis and therapeutic vaccines for allergic diseases.
in the name and by the authority vested in me as the President of the National Academy of Medical Sciences, I admit you, Dr. Vishnu Pada Chatterjee, as a fellow thereof. They require your photographs.
Sir, I present to you Dr. Swatantra Kumar Jain.
Dr. Swatantra Kumar Jain has about 40 years of research and teaching experience in biomedical sciences. His earlier research included mechanisms of hormone action and regulation of human ferritin gene expression. His current research interests are molecular biology, immunology of infectious diseases, and cancers. He's identified a novel protein with potential for development of vaccine and diagnostic probe for typhoid, several proteins differentially expressed in liver and lung cancers, and filed for a patent of a serum protein having potential for early detection of liver cancer. Dr. Swatantra Kumar Jain.
In the name and by the authority vested in me as the President of the National Academy of Medical Sciences, I admit you, Dr. Swatantra Kumar Jain, as a fellow thereof. Please come here, they are all.
Sir, I present to you Dr. Ravi K. Mehrotra.
Dr. Ravi Mehrotra has more than 30 years of professional experience and has distinguished himself as a scientist, researcher, and an administrator of high repute. He is widely recognized for his work in the field of cancer epidemiology, appropriate diagnostic techniques, and molecular pathogenesis. Dr. Mehrotra's investigations in the area of oral cavity and cervical cancers have paved way for successful intervention strategies for cancer control and prevention. He is the recipient of the most prestigious fellowship award from National Institute of Health, USA, for carrying out his postdoctoral work at the Kyle's Cancer Center at Portland, Oregon. He is also a recipient of Earl A. Childs Excellence Award of the Center. He has more than 105 papers. Dr. Ravi Mehrotra, please.
In the name and by the authority vested in me as the President of the National Academy of Medical Sciences, I admit you, Dr. Ravi K. Mehrotra, as a fellow thereof.
Sir, I present to you Dr. Polani B. Seshagiri.
Dr. Sheshagiri made excellent contribution in reproductive health research. He showed mammalian sperm flagellar protein tyrosine phosphorylation signaling being critical for capacitation, fertilization, and its aberrations causing sperm immobility, and observed in asthenozoospermic phenotype in infertile men. He showed glucose inhibition of embryo development, which in part helped devise improved embryo culture media for IVF EC programs. His discoveries on embryo-derived zonal license, and role of CG-GNRH in blastocyst hatching phenomena provided new knowledge on blastocyst hatching implementation failures and observed in female factor infertility. Dr. Polani Sheshagiri, please.
In the name and by the authority vested in me as the President of the National Academy of Medical Sciences, I admit you, Dr. Polani B. Sheshagiri, as a fellow thereof.
Sir, I present to you Dr. Rishikesh Agarwal.
Dr. Rakesh Agarwal has his primary area of research in hepatitis E, the commonest cause of acute viral hepatitis in India, though he has also worked on hepatitis B and hepatitis B immunization, childhood diarrhea, and other infectious diseases related to liver and GI system. His research work has led to nearly 150 published papers in indexed scientific journals and several book chapters. He is a member of several national and international bodies and has been on the different panels, including those of WHO. He is the editor of 2 indexed journals in the field of gastroenterology, namely Journal of Gastroenterology and Hepatology and Indian Journal of Gastroenterology. Dr. Rakesh Agarwal.
In the name and authority vested in me as the President of the National Academy of Medical Sciences, I admit you, Dr. Rakesh Agarwal, as a fellow thereof.
Sir, I present to you Dr. Amita Agarwal.
Dr. Amita Agarwal has chosen to practice and conduct research in the field of rheumatology. Her major area of interest has been juvenile idiopathic arthritis. She has shown that the spectrum of juvenile idiopathic arthritis in India is different compared to the West, with a higher prevalence of ERA-GIA. It is the Th1, Th17 mediated disease with major role of innate immune system. Further, the response to methotrexate may be predicted by inhibition of T-cell cytokines. She is currently the President-elect of Indian Rheumatology Association. Dr. Amita Agarwal, please.
In the name and by the authority vested in me as the President of the National Academy of Medical Sciences, I admit you, Dr. Amita Agarwal, as a fellow thereof.
Sir, I present to you Dr. Shantanu Kumar Kar.
Dr. Shantanu Kumar Kar had served for 33 years in medical research, of which 14 years as director. With expertise in clinical epidemiology and GCP, he has over 100 publications, mostly in reputed international journals, books, and monographs. As a top researcher in filariasis, he is known internationally and has served as a temporary advisor to WHO. He received the MOT Iyengar National Award in 1993 and Rajiv Gandhi Sadbhavna Award in 2011. Dr. Shantanu, please.
In the name and authority vested in me as the President of the National Academy of Medical Sciences, I admit you, Dr. Shantanu Kumar, as a fellow thereof.
Sir, I present to you Dr. Rashmi Kumar.
Dr. Rashmi Kumar has a distinguished career as a medical teacher and researcher. She has pursued research proactively, focusing on infectious neurological disorders, which are very common in this area. Her original contributions have been in Japanese encephalitis, neurotuberculosis, dengue encephalopathy, and neuroepidemiology. Her special aptitude lies in developing clinical prediction rules without sophisticated laboratory tests, an approach especially suited to resource-poor settings. She is an active member of International Clinical Epidemiology Network and its Indian chapter, having written several teaching articles in clinical epidemiology and presenting her work in global INCLEN meetings. She is the recipient of ICMR's H.B. Dingley Award for Research in Pediatrics in 1992. Dr. Rashmi Kumar.
In In the name and by the authority vested in me as the President of the National Academy of Medical Sciences, I admit you, Dr. Rashmi Kumar, as a fellow thereof.
Sir, I present to you Dr. Anupam Mondal.
Dr. Anupam Mondal has immensely contributed in the field of nuclear medicine. Among the many firsts to his credit, he installed the first hybrid SPECT CT system in AIIMS and in the country in the year 2000. In the year 2006-07, he had been in the forefront in setting up molecular imaging center comprising of PET-CT and cyclotron in AIIMS. Dr. Mondal, please.
In the name and by the authority vested in me as the President of the National Academy of Medical Sciences, I admit Dr. Anupam Mondal as a fellow thereof.
Sir, I present to you Dr. Bhuma Vengamma.
Dr. Bhuma Vengamma has contributed to the starting and development of neurology as a specialty in the backward Rayalaseema area of Andhra Pradesh, an organization of care at community level for patients affected with epilepsy. Her work was instrumental in documenting the management practices and utilization of various medical services for epilepsy in different parts of India, and also annual economic burden of epilepsy in India. She has shown that in patients with intermediate syndrome due to organophosphorus compound poisoning, neuromuscular junctional dysfunction is the predominant factor. Her research work has also established disturbances in trace element homeostasis during the progression of Parkinson's disease. Dr. Bhuma Vengamma.
In the name and by the authority vested in me as the President of the National Academy of Medical Sciences, I admit you, Dr. Bhuma Vengamma, as a fellow thereof. Congratulations.
Sir, I present to you Dr. M. Srinivasan.
Dr. Srinivasan has published 105 research papers in peer-reviewed journals. He served as Vice President and President of AIIMS Association of India from 2004 to 2010. He is recipient of Outstanding Performance Award, International Research Associate Award, Distinguished Service Award, Rustam Ranji Oration Award, Dr. Sundareswaran Oration Award, Alexander Memorial Award, Best Teacher Award, Dr. Ishwar Chandra Silver Jubilee Award, Dr. Joseph Rani Chikam Oration Medal, Dr. M.C. Nahata Rashtriya Netra Suraksha Puraskar Public Lecture Award, and Professor C.S. Bhaskaran Endowment Lecture 2011 Commemorative Plaque.
In the name and by the authority vested in me as the President of the National Academy of Medical Sciences, I admit you, Dr. M. Srinivasan, as a fellow thereof.
Sir, I present to you Dr. Vishweshwar Bhattacharya.
Dr. Vishweshwar Bhattacharya. He is a versatile researcher, surgeon, a very eminent teacher, and is one of the few plastic surgeons who hold the doctorate degree in plastic surgery in India. He was unanimously elected as President of the Association of Plastic Surgeons of India for the year 2008. He is engaged in clinical research since 1984 with original contributions in several innovative surgical techniques. He is recipient of several prestigious academic awards and fellowships. He has delivered several important orations and guest lectures, presented more than 250 papers. He is member of the editorial advisory committee of several journals, including JPRAS UK, International Journals of Burns and Trauma, and IGPS. He is receiver of 5 international journals, fellow and member of 13 academic bodies.
In the name and by the authority vested in me as the President of the National Academy of Medical Sciences, I admit you, Dr. Visveswara Bhattacharya, as a fellow thereof.
Sir, I present to you Dr. Tara Prasad Das.
Dr. Tara Prasad Das, he is a retina vitreous specialist, an accomplished clinician, a good researcher, and an able administrator. His interest lies in care and research in infection, endophthalmitis, diabetic eye disease, and age-related macular degeneration, reflected in his 97 publications on these subjects. His attempt of neuroretinal transplant in retinitis pigmentosa was the earliest attempt to stem cell therapy in retinal diseases. He established the Retina Vitreous Service at the L.V. Prasad Eye Institute, Hyderabad, and headed it for 15 years. He built the L.V. Prasad Eye Institute at Bhubaneswar, Odisha. Dr. Tara Prasad Das has played a larger role in ophthalmology in India, editor of journal and president of the society in Asia. Dr. Tara Prasad Das.
In the name and by the authority vested in me as the President of the National Academy of Medical Sciences, I admit you, Dr. Tara Prasad Das, as a fellow thereof.
Sir, I present to you Dr. Krishan Gauba.
Dr. Krishan Gauba, he carried out pioneer research on trace elements and dental caries and was also involved in conducting an ICMR task force project on feasibility module of primary prevention of dental diseases for rural India, utilizing the existing health and educational infrastructure, which later became the basis of national oral health policy of the country. He conducted research on the role of fluorides in prevention of dental caries as well as its safety aspects. His other areas of